So what is the sexiest medieval helmet on the tier list? Coming in cold in the F tier is the Spangenhelm and the Nasalhelm. The absolute basic bitches of helmet design, and while they did do a good job of protecting your head from being twatted with an axe, they left your face horribly vulnerable to being penetrated by giant members. Massively outclassed as helmet designs improved. Crapping up the C tier is the Barboot, the ugly relative of the Sallet, which is trying to cosplay as a Greek Corinthian helmet, and while it does have some swazz about it, other helmets of the period were just far superior as they fully enclosed the face and provided more flexibility and versatility with articulated pieces. Coming in at bangable at the B tier is the Kettle helmet, a fantastic budget option for those with a little less money and those who might not be fighting on the front line and are less likely to receive giant members penetrating their face. It also didn't impede your sight or vision and provided extra protection to your face and shoulders from strikes from above, such as from a cavalry attack or during a siege. Next up on the B tier, and perhaps a very controversial choice, is the Great Helm, one of the most iconic helmets of the Middle Ages and the poster boy of the Crusades. However, its functionality just wasn't it. Its flat top, which was amended in later designs, won't deflect blows against your skull away from it very well, and its snug fit on the wearer did impede their senses and provide a bit of claustrophobia for the user and lead to overheating in some cases. However, you could take this helmet off during battle as you usually did wear another helmet below it. Arse rimming up the A tier is the Frogmouth Helm, an absolute masterpiece in helmet design, however you wouldn't use it on the battlefield in any circumstances. It was for the joust and an evolution on the Great Helm, as when you were stood up in the normal position, you could only see upwards out of it. However, for the joust, you'd lean forward to look at striking your opponent and then pull up at the last minute, which the Frogmouth Helm was excellent for, as if you didn't pull up the last minute, the jousting lance could go straight through the visor and pluck out your brain. Also coming in at A tier is the Armet Enclosed Helm, providing a snug hug for your face and only differing in design due to the way they opened, and it was at the peak of helmet designs, so these provided the most protection for your face with the most plates. And what's absolutely fantastic about them is some of the decorative visors they had. Imagine standing across the field of battle looking at one of these chaps ready to kill you. And before we get to S tier, honourable mention to the Sutton Hoo helmet. Imagine staring across the battlefield at this thing, fit for a king, and the decoration on it are enough to make your knees weak and get the juices flowing. And shagging up the S tier is the Sallet. You can either wear an opened face for versatility or go full protection with the visor and beaver attached. This is pure sex appeal. This is pure battlefield protection. And last but not least, sucking off the S tier is the Bassinet. You can go open face for versatility, or you can attach a visor for full facial protection, as well as chainmail aventails, and the Houndskull Bassinet is a pure medieval icon.